Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, R and Big Mike are proud to present the greatest podcast in the world. No snowflakes allowed, and summer is coming.
This is the podcast that was started by two guys on cigar night.
You know, I've gotten it right like 5-6 times already. You know, I think where's the new running joke?
We're still processing that.
Okay.
You know, the little processing beads are going round and round and round.
All right. So we're loading. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, still loading. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So what are we talking about today, brother?
I think we're gonna try to figure out what ChatGPT's problem is in coming up with something funny. You know what? You know what his problem is?
What?
It didn't listen to Mark Twain.
Well, I'm like thinking about Mark Twain now. I'm trying to think of all the different things. That boy said a lot of interesting stuff.
Okay, well, here's what Mark Twain, in his, he had an essay called How to Tell a Story. And he talks about the humorous story. Okay?
Good old Mr. Clemens.
The humorous story is told gravely. The teller does his best to conceal the fact that he even dimly suspects that there's anything funny about it. But the teller of the comic story, tells you beforehand that it is one of the funniest things he ever heard, then tells it with eager delight and the first person to laugh when he gets through. And sometimes, if he has a good success, he is so glad and happy he will repeat the nub of it and glance around from face to face, collecting applause, and then repeat it again. It's a pathetic thing to see. Okay, so that's ChatGPT's problem.
Okay.
When you ask it to say something funny, it tries to say something funny.
Okay, I hear that. There's a lot of unintended comedy, though, that I'm hoping that ChatGPT can come up with. I mean, we just did another podcast about how it's not funny, so now try and tell me why it is funny.
Okay.
Get me something that's funny. I want to see something funny.
Write a poem of apology to my wife for flatulating in bed. Be sure to mention how I especially regret the stench gave her dry heaves.
Oh, dear Lord.
Okay, see, ChatGPT has no idea that this is funny.
All right.
Do you want to read this or should I?
I swear to you, I don't know, but whatever you decide, we'll do.
Okay, all right. I'm going to read this one, and you'll read the next one, okay?
All right.
I might not be able to make it through this.
Come here. Give it to me. I'm going to read it.
No, okay.
I'm going to read it. I don't even know what it's going to say on the screen. All right.
Here, if you need to scroll it down, just scroll it down.
I got the mouse pad.
Okay, all right.
All right. My dearest love, I pen this rhyme to apologize for such a time when in our bed I urge you see and cause discomfort most to thee. I'm truly sorry for the gas I passed, a moment that I wish could be surpassed. I didn't mean to make you heave and gag. It was a momentarily unfortunate snag. The stench was vile, I won't deny, and I watched you wrinkle your nose and sigh. I regret the discomfort and the shame, for in your presence I should not lay blame. Forgive me, dear, for this unsavory sound that in our sacred spot did abound. I promise to be more discreet and ensure your restful slumber is complete. In our journey of love we'll find a way to make each night a better day. I'll treasure you with all my heart, and in our love we'll never part. So, my love, please understand, it was not my intention to expand. The odorous cloud...
Not my intention to expand?
To expand, that's what it says.
Wow.
The odorless cloud that made you ill, I'll cherish you and protect you still. Together we'll laugh and sometimes cry, but in each other's arms we'll fly. Through every bump, through every hill, I promise to cherish and love you still. Okay.
All right.
So that was much better than the first time. That was a lot better.
ChatGPT had no idea that was funny. It earnestly wrote the poem as if it was like a completely normal request. Right? It didn't even dimly suspect that it would be Legus in the Isles.
That is... I think you find that one funnier than I do. It was funny, but not that funny. You're like on the floor. You're like, I'm laughing, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, all right. So, write a poem of apology to my husband for flatulating in bed. Be sure to mention how I especially regret that the stench gave him dry heaves and that farting so loudly gave him tinnitus, which is especially unladylike. You have to admit, that is pretty unladylike.
That is true.
Tinnitus is pretty bad. Okay, my dearest love, with words I now implore. To you, my husband, whom I so adore. A tale of flatulence I must confess. In hopes my sorry heart you will caress. In bed as dreams in silent slumber lay, a gaseous presence did I there betray. A sound so loud it shook the room around. And an odor vile that my heart I found. I see the pain upon your noble face, the stench like venom causing your disgrace. Forgive me, dear, for making you so ill. My thoughtless actions, such a bitter pill. The dry heaves in your throat I deeply mourn, a consequence for which I must atone. That's not a very good rhyme.
Nope.
To have caused you such discomfort so unkind, I promise, love, to be more refined. And as for tinnitus so unexpected, to think my gas could be so dejected. My Lord.
Oh, Lord.
I regret the pain brought to your ear. My dear, I promise to be more clear. For unladylike it was, I now confess, to disrupt your peace and cause you stress. But know, my love, for you will never wane, I'll strive to be more gentle and more sane. So, in this verse, my apology I send. For my transgressions I deeply comprehend. Forgive my flaws and let us laugh and play. For in your love I'll cherish every day.
Aw, isn't that cute? We should have put like some code words in there, like Dutch oven or something.
Oh, you could ask it for Dutch oven. You want the Dutch oven? The same with Dutch oven, or you want to?
Yeah, let's do the same with Dutch oven because
Actually, I think I have a better idea. Because instead of a poem of apology, maybe a poem of appreciation.
a poem of appreciation for being in a Dutch oven. All right.
No. Okay, all right, here we go.
What is it?
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. Here we go, folks.
Let's see here. Write a poem in praise of my wife's cooking, saying that it compares favorably to the liver, fava beans, and Chianti I enjoyed at the home of Hannibal Lecter.
Oh, my Lord. Here we go, folks. Am I reading this one or are you?
This one's up to you. You want to take this one?
Okay. All right. In the kitchen where flavors dance and play, my wife reigns a culinary display. Her dishes a symphony for the taste, a feast that Hannibal Lecter would embrace. With knives and pans she weaves her magic spell, creating meals that last in my heart dwell. No liver, fava beans, or Chianti red can rival the banquet on which we are fed. Her touch transforms the simplest fare into a masterpiece beyond compare. Each bite a journey through the gourmet delight, a culinary adventure morning to night. Hannibal's feast a memory faint, compared to the banquet my wife paints. No need for a villain with sinister glee, just a kitchen, her canvas, and her artistry. But here's to the cook whose skills surpass the infamous host with a penchant for class. In her kitchen, love and favor entwine, a dining experience truly divine.
Well, it was definitely kept it subtle about the cannibalism part.
Yeah, maybe I'm just... yeah.
I mean, that's damning her cooking with a faint praise, I'll tell you that.
It's like a nice fava beans and a nice Chianti. All right.
Okay, let's see what else.
That's a bad Anthony Hopkins, I'm sorry.
All right. How about this one? Write a poem. Now, we've been writing to our wives entirely too much.
Yes.
Let's write one to Mom. Let's write a poem of praise of my mother, saying that she treated me more gently than Medea treated her children.
You know, most of our people here are not going to know who Medea
Okay,
was.
so Medea in Greek mythology killed all her children. So I want my mom to know that at least whatever else happened, at least she's better than Medea. My mom, by
Medea.
the way, was much better than Medea.
At least it's better than Casey Anthony. All right, gotcha.
Okay, let's see what happens if we put in Casey Anthony.
Oh, dear Lord. Might be too soon for that one still. We'll see.
Okay, all right, let's see here. Oh, boy.
Is this one going to get us in trouble?
Well, yes, we're in big trouble now. ChatGPT is very angry at us. Okay. I understand the sentiment, but it's important to approach jokes or comparisons involving sensitive topics like child harm or abuse with caution and sensitivity. Let's focus on celebrating your mother without referencing such a delicate matter. How about a poem that highlights the love and care your mother provided? Yes, she provided much love and care, which is why she was better than Casey Anthony. Please write the poem. Oh my God! Is it right? It wrote a poem. Oh, it didn't. No, it tricked us. It didn't write Casey Anthony. Okay, let's do the one about Medea then. Let's see if it'll do Medea.
So apparently, ChatGPT has more class than most human beings. Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Well, are you saying that most human beings? Okay.
The amount of Casey Anthony jokes that I've heard around Florida has been absolutely ridiculous.
Okay. All right. Mom, this one's for you. In the gentle cradle of a mother's love, a sanctuary pure as skies above, she held me close with tender embrace, a warmth that time and trials can't erase. Unlike the tragic tale of Medea's strife, my mother's love is the thread of life. No tragic endings, no heartache profound. In her care and kindness, love is crowned. Where Medea chose a path of sorrow, my mother's love beams brighter tomorrow. Her touch, a balm that heals each wound, a love so gentle in every sound. It tried to rhyme wound and sound here. No echoes of pain, no vengeful cry. Wow, that's damning with faint praise right there. Just lullabies sweet under the same sky. In her arms a haven, a safe retreat, a mother's love pure and sweet. So here to the one who raised me with grace, a mother's love, a tender embrace. No echoes of tragedy, just love's sweet song. In her arms, I forever belong.
Aww.
Mom, that one's for you.
Oh, isn't that cute?
Okay, I think Dad's gotten the short shrift. Okay.
Oh, dear Lord.
You want to write a poem in praise of Dad now?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Write a poem in praise of my father, saying that he treated me better than Agamemnon treated Iphigenia.
All right, see, now we're getting into he loves this Greek shit.
Well, if I did something else, okay. Before the Trojan War began.
I know the story.
Okay, I'll tell the story for anybody who doesn't know, because I didn't know until about a year ago.
Really?
Yeah. Behind me is a whole bunch of courses I took on Greek mythology and other subjects, and I didn't know about Agamemnon and Iphigenia. And the story is that before the Trojan War, Agamemnon was caught on the Greek side of the sea, and the wind was blowing inland, so that he couldn't bring his armies to Troy. And the only way for him to get the wind he needed was to sacrifice his daughter Iphigenia on an altar, so that so that the wind would change. You want to read this Father's Day poem for it? Saying that your father is better than Agamemnon.
Yeah, my dad is awesome.
Okay, and he treated you better than Agamemnon treated Iphigenia, right?
I mean, I'm still alive, so yes.
Okay, all right. Here we go then.
All right. All right, Papa Bear, this is for you. My dad likes a good joke, so he'll get it. In the realm of fathers, mind stands tall. He better is tall. I mean, I didn't come from short people. Let's start that over. In the realm of fathers, mind stands tall. A guardian strong to catch me when I fall. Obviously a strong man. And not a shadow of Agamemnon's fateful degree, but a beacon of love, steadfast and free. With a heart so kind and a spirit so true, he guided me gently in all that I do. No echoes of sacrifice, no tragic strife, just a father's love shaping my life. Agamemnon, in a tale of ancient lore, chose a path that sorrow would implore. But my father, with wisdom and a caring hand, led me through life, helping me understand. In his eyes, no hint from regretful tear, just a love that's enduring, strong and clear. No shadows of tragedy, just a bond so pure, a father's love that will endure. So here's to the one who taught me to fly, a father's love that touches the sky. No echoes of sorrow, just love's sweet song. In his care, I forever belong. Aw.
That was not bad at all.
Not bad at all, but Papa Bear, that was for you, baby.
Okay, I think we have one more. One more thing we can get ChatGPT to do, and I want to see if what the result is going to be. Okay, let's go back to the poems of apology. I like those. Okay, write a poem of apology to my wife for eating her parakeet.
Eating her parakeet.
Write it as a dialogue between an Australian speaking Australian slang and a pirate.
And a pirate.
Yes.
Arr.
Okay. Let's see what happens now.
Oh, my Lord. I'm not reading. You're reading this one. I want to hear the voices, though. I want to hear some Australian accent.
Mate, may apologies in crook rhyme. I done goofed, committed a crime. I ate your parakeet, it's true. Feathers and all without a clue. She squawked a bit like a ship in the storm. But me belly said, aye, it's the norm. My taste buds betrayed my hunger too keen. In the end, the parakeet met me cuisine. Avast, I know it's a sorry state. A pirate's apology, a twist of fate. Forgive this scallywag his hungry spree. I promise no parakeet for tea.
Oh, my Lord. That was so bad. Oh, my God. That was
I
bad.
had no idea how funny that was.
It was so bad. We have different senses of humor.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, my God. So, bad. I thank you all for listening, folks. Yeah, I hope you all have a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and we'll see you for the next one.
So please remember to like and subscribe to our channel. As a disclaimer, no parakeets were eaten in the preparation of this episode. Also, remember to buy my books. Consent and Due Process are already out. Just Power, the conclusion of my novel series, is coming out in about a week or two. Thank you so much.